Alright boys, welcome back to another episode of Pikmin 2 Regrown. In the last episode, we conquered the Bull Black's kingdom and unlocked a new area, the Perplexing Pool. And in this episode, we're gonna explore this new area and the beasts and creatures within. Woohoo! Alright, so if you're familiar with the normal, or the base game of Pikmin 2, you're already noticing some differences here. So, we're actually spawning in a different area than normal. This is usually, usually where you get the yellow Pikmin in the base game. But here, we're spawning here, so usually you would spawn somewhere over there, but Pikmin 2 Regrown has provided us with a new outlook in the area, so hopefully we can interact with our surroundings a little cooler, a little more surprising. Yeah, so I've been doing some, I guess, thinking since last time, and I feel like we really don't need to bring that many purples anymore, just because, like, I don't need, like, a squad of 100 purples for each dungeon, especially because, like, I kind of run out of other Pikmin to throw at, like, candy pop buds and stuff. So I might kind of keep them limited. As I say that, I might grab a couple more. Spoiler alert, we will get a new Pikmin in this area. I'm not exactly sure when or where, but I know there is the last base form, or the last Pikmin that we have access to is in this area. So this is actually my first time exploring the Perplexing Pool in Pikmin 2 Regrown. So this is going to be an experience for me, as well as y'all. So I'm pretty excited. I guess, for the time being, we're just going to try to navigate the area, try to clear out some of these enemies, just so that they kind of don't hinder us when we're carrying treasure back and trying to find different caves and stuff. Alright, so I believe this is a new enemy. This is a withering... no. Some blowhog. It's some fucking kind of blowhog. I really can't remember anymore. It's been so long since I played this. But yeah, so this was a returning enemy from Pikmin 1. It's same as the withering blowhog that we saw last episode, I believe. It kind of just floats around and withers your Pikmin. It's not inherently dangerous by itself. But if it's in combination with other enemies like that, it can be pretty dangerous. Similar to Pikmin 1, it seems like there's a lot more bull bears kind of just hanging around here. Generally, there really isn't that many in Pikmin 2 on the surface like that. Like over there, like that one usually isn't there in Pikmin 2. So up in the difficulty a little. But if you have purples, you just fucking destroy them. There really isn't nothing to worry about if you have purples, to be honest. This might be a new enemy. This is a swooping snitch bug. You can kind of see what it's doing already. Okay, cutscene, cool. And they're just beating the shit out of it in the fucking cutscene. That's pretty cool. What is this? A strange mold-like botanical entity is spread across the ground here. Interesting. I'm detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. Yeah, so these little mold spores, I can't remember exactly what they're called, like some wart, some shit, I don't know. Yeah, so these are gonna grow some plants once we destroy this little, I guess, wart. Yeah, so once you kill that, a bunch of growth stuff will grow and we'll get access to more berries, yahoo! And especially since we aren't really strapped for time, like compared to Pikmin 1, I might take a bit here just to regrow my ranks a little, because the last couple of caves kind of were hard on my yellow and red numbers, so I might spend just a second jacking those up while I explore the area. Some more shearwigs here. So, I might draw my yellows on this gate just so we can get that. If that guy doesn't jump at me. Wait, really? Okay, they went to the fucking gate. Hold on. Split! Alright. This is kind of annoying when you have bigger groups like that. If there's like hazards near you, they might just die, especially if it's like electricity. So you guys want to be careful. I kind of want to fuck myself up. I guess I'm just gonna throw my Pikmin up here and just run around that guy, because there's not really much I can do about the water at the moment. But I think I can just loop around. I might leave Louie here, just so he can... Well, actually, let me do the fucking awesome automation on fucking Pikmin 2 regrown with the interface. I'm just gonna have Louie loop around here. I hope he doesn't... I'm gonna run back here, so he doesn't jump on those yellows. Let's see what walls I can do, because I can take my Pikmin over there, I believe, yeah. So there's just a ramp. It would have been, in Pikmin 2, like the base game, this was like another one of the scale puzzles that we saw in the Awakening Wood. But they got rid of that one, so it's a little more convenient. I should have brought more white spawns. Let's see what happened. Because I saw a poison gate on the other side. And we actually see a cave here. I might just revisit that in a bit. We'll have a grand introduction when I loop back around. We have all my Pikmin, but I'll clear some of this out. Get rid of this bull bear. Didn't even aggro the... Okay, aggroed one of them. That's fine. They died in one hit. Surely. In Pikmin 1, the dwarf bull bears, they actually die in 2 hits, so thankfully they died in 1 here. Especially with the purples. A lot of time, if you see a bridge like this, or a lot of time they'll place shearwigs or shear grubs next to a bridge, because they actually have the ability to eat, like at wooden structures and stuff like that, and like undo your progress. So it's always good to make sure you clear everything out before you, on both sides, before you start doing a bridge. Call him. Let's look at the map here. Let's get Almar to pluck these while I wait. So I think, spoiler alert guys, the last Pikmin we have access to is blue Pikmin. I think our main objective right now is to get the blue Pikmin just so we can traverse this water. I might get these whites after we get rid of this poison gate, just so I can have my Pikmin focused on it, and I can move all of them and do a bunch of other shit. Alright, cool. Alright, now they can all work on this. And I think I'm just gonna assume there's no shearwigs on the other side of this bridge. Alright. I got around 40 reds, that's pretty good. I might loop back around here for the yellows. Yeah, because they're almost done with that. And just in case that Wallywog jumps on him, I can fucking kill him! Alright, they finished that. No, that was the bridge, I guess. No. Okay, it was a gate. Okay, yeah, cool. But we might need blues. No, we're good, actually. Okay. What is this? Alright, this is brand new. So this is a bread bug little cave, or a bread bug little mound here. But it seems they turned it into a cave, and with my knowledge of the base game, I think I know what cave it is, so... Interesting, my odor detectors are reacting. A strong scent wafts from this hole. I'm a machine, so rating sense is beyond me, but your face tells me all I need to know. You're both drooling. I wish just once I could feel what it's like to drool. Alright. Let's see what this is. Okay, Glutton's Kitchen. Yeah. So, this was the cave they switched the Bulblax Kingdom for. So, the Bulblax Kingdom we explored yesterday, that should be Glutton's Kitchen. I think I already mentioned that. So, it's actually pretty cool that they're changing the order of the caves. Alright, let's see what Louie has here. I really wonder where these blues are. I'm sure I'm gonna see them on the map. Okay, I think I need to go in solo. Let me see. Let me switch to Almar and just let him walk over here. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over here. And then I'll scope it out with Louie. Well, actually, I might get Olimar to walk over here and then check this out with Louie. Because I think... Okay, this is a bridge. It's probably a bad idea. Yeah, this is a horrible idea. Oh wait, I can just do this. Yeah, okay. Let me throw them up here. Just so they all fucking drown. Even though they might, just since there's so many, they'll like go over the railing. Hopefully it doesn't happen. That happened sometime in Pikmin 1 in this area, but hopefully it doesn't happen here. And it's never a bad idea to, like, if you have like have them on a ledge like this, to disband them and just call them back. Especially if I had the whites there, they could have fallen to the water and that would just been shit. Okay, so it looks like I need yellows, so I might disband here, call the yellows, and walk them back over here. If I can. I guess I'll just walk. How many yellows do I have? I might... Since it's our first day and we're just unlocking the map, I might just grow a couple more Pikmin, because like I said, we're not really strapped for time. And we can always just come back another day. That's 3. Yep, okay. You could argue that this would be better spent farming blues, but just to help with that gate, it might be a better idea just to get more yellows right now. I'll walk all the way over here anyways. How close are we? We're about halfway. Yeah, it really seems like I can't do a lot of the work on the map without the blues, so I might just speed running getting those. We'll run all more over here. I'll just wait for this bridge to be done. Oh, that took way less time than I expected, so... Alright, let's just throw everybody back up here. Fucking hand. Good God! Alright, these fat fucks don't want to go up here. Alright, here we go. I kinda wanna... Yeah, I guess our main objective for the day is just to get these blues, just because we're running out of time. I could go one of the caves, but... I really don't want it. Alright. Fuck, I really don't want these purples here. I can just grab these purples on the way back. Hopefully I can get the blues today. I might not even be able to be honest. Kind of spend too much time like fucking around. Alright. Disband and run back for these. I'll just throw some whites on this just so it goes somewhere without just being wasted. Hopefully it goes to the... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll probably just throw a white in here too. Now it goes to the yellow, that's fucking stupid. Whatever, I don't care. That guy was gonna die, holy hell. Come here. Good God. Alright, so sundown's already approaching. It wasn't too much of a productive day, but I think we did okay. We didn't really lose many Pikmin, and we gained a lot, so honestly, it's worth sacrificing our numbers, our fucking speedrunning time for just our growth day. I could have went in that cave over there, but I kind of want to skip it for now, just so we have blues, just in case I need blues, which I don't think it does. But I'd rather have the ability to bring them in than not. And just to expedite the process, I might just go ahead and end the day already, just so we don't sit here. That should be everybody. I have 95. Oh, 94 in my party. Where's the last guy? Oh, there's a yellow over there. Okay, I'll just bring everybody, because even though if you leave Pikmin in the base, they'll be fine, I get anxious, so I'm just gonna bring everybody. Should be just right here, right? Oh, over here. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna end the day. Oh, what? I'm just a fucking useless chud. I couldn't get anything done. Ho! Yay! Holy, okay. What the hell is happening? Today's report, literally fucking nothing. Yeah, so we grew our reds by almost 50. We grew our yellows by almost 30, so it's quite a productive day. Almost doubled our numbers, so I think it's pretty good. All of our terrible news! I thought I went to Happy Hokate Savings and Loan, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks. Oops! Oh, President. Alright, back to it. Back to the old grind. Going on day 6 already. It's flying by. Alright, start of the day. I'm gonna just bring all of our solo. I hear more sleeping, so they might have respawned already. I'm just gonna bring all of our solo, just so we can get the electric gate done. 30 should be fine. I don't really want to bring too many yellows. Welcome over here. Alright. There really isn't much work I can do besides that. Can't get that bridge yet. I can walk Louie over there. There really isn't much reason to. Is there a treasure over here? Let's check it out. Because in Pikmin 1 there was a ship part up here, so there may be a treasure, but honestly I have no idea. Especially because it's not showing on the map. Okay, there is a treasure. Okay, cool. I can always just grab it later. I'll just wait. Okay, all of ours right here. Right. Bring them over here. Ooh. I guess I'll introduce you to the enemy while we're here, just so while you see him. We don't have to wait to fight him. That's a Toady Bloister over there. His weak spot is his little tail, like the little onion thing on his tail, or chestnut or whatever it is. So we'll encounter him in a bit, but for the time being, what is this? Look there! Wild blue Pikmin are chasing prey near the water's edge. Perhaps by observing these wild specimens, we can understand more about their nature. I apologize. I was momentarily entranced by them. What the fuck is wrong with you? Now, back to work. Alright. I time to just wait to break down this gate. I honestly should have brought like 70 yellows just to make it faster, but I don't know. I guess we can scout it out while we're here. There's a lot more walls in this area than last time. I can't even tell what's over there. Okay. I guess I'll just fast forward until the wall's done. It shouldn't be too long, but... Alright, cool. So that's all done. Leave them here. And get my little blue guys. Ooh! At last, you've encountered them. They seem to have gill-like ducts on their cheeks. They must be blue Pikmin like the other types. They look to you for direction. While they are indeed surviving naturally, they still seem to long for a valiant leader. And that is what I'll give them! Right. So get this level 5 first so we can get as many as possible. I guess I'll just try to beat these. Oh, these are wog poles, by the way. I don't know if I've introduced them yet. These are like the baby versions of Wally Wogs. And they're all fucking stupid. Alright, come on, man. Yeah, they're harmless. They can't kill any Pikmin, but like you saw there, they can kind of disrupt you, so it's always good to kill them if you have the chance. God, I'm fucking stupid. Alright, it's not doing its little move. That's fine. Put that there, put that there. Put him here. Okay, the fucking one went to the other pellet like a dumbass. Alright, here we go. These things are just more annoying than anything, because it's extreme. Like, they have the same thing as Bulbasaur, where if you land a Pikmin on them directly, they'll instantly die. But it is so hard to hit them directly just because they spurg out, like, all the time. Just, like, fucking swim everywhere. Alright, so I might actually cancel this. Might get Louis to pull out... Okay, he's not even fucking at base. Oh, wait then. I was gonna say I could pull him out and then just bring the blues over and maybe grow my blues up a little, and then we could do some caves. Because honestly, 20 might be enough. Oh, there's a wall pole here, so I can get like 21. I guess it will. I'll try to kill these Wallywogs too, maybe get a little more. Where's Louis? I lose home. Bring like 20. Have enough of that. Bring like 10 whites and the rest reds. It's always good to have some whites, just because if you're running a poison, like a poison gate, whites really only wants to deal with it. And if you have hidden treasure, the whites are the only Pikmin able to get the buried treasure. Fuck me. All right, so I'm gonna bring them to this cave. Over here. Alright. So while that happens, I'm gonna go try to kill these Wallywogs, even though I'm definitely gonna lose like 1 or 2. Hopefully they make up for that. Maybe I can just kill this Boister. That'll probably work better, even though I can't pull out any more Pikmin. Alright, I'm stupid. Is he aggro? I can't tell. He like doesn't even care. Wait, can you not lock him out of the fucking chestnut? Am I dumb? Okay, there you go. Fuck me. He's on the one. Is he dumb? I guess he's dumb. He doesn't even care. Okay, cool. I'll just fucking kill him then. I can't even fucking throw him on his little tail. Shake him off, yeah. Holy hell. Okay, how did that one even go that far? You see that? This should give a pretty... Okay, yeah, it gave a 10, and his little... I think his little drops like a pretty good amount of Pikmin. I could just be wrong. That's 9. That should be 10? I guess I counted wrong. That's weird. Once you get the hang of it, you can really tell how many Pikmin you throw just by, like, the number of... Like, you know, when you throw a Pikmin, they go, "Wow!" You know, the amount of time they do that, you can usually tell how many you throw. I'm just gonna swarm as many as I can on this, just so I can get it done. But 20 is definitely enough for the next cave, which I believe... I might get Lucy to just introduce it for us. Hopefully the yellows do not latch onto that. Okay, they didn't. No. God. Right. I'll get Louis to do the little introduction for us. My sensors are giving out foreboding signals. These signals could very well mean that this hole is filled with wretched, nasty bugs. Vicious program terminating bugs. Little bug hole, little hole for the bugs. All right. I'm gonna throw the yellers, the yeller fucking Pikmin on this prematurely, just so I have it done while they're doing that. Bunch of yeller fellers. Speaking of which, if you've not seen Dan Henschel, if you have not seen the Yeller Feller by Dan Henschel, I'd very much recommend it. He's a modern artiste. He's one of the last performing artists that we have actually pushing the medium. So, side note of this episode: go watch Dan Henschel. Check him out on Twitter and on YouTube. YouTube is like longer shit where he's like he like pretends he's like a survivor on the Titanic, and then. TikTok and like Twitter and shit. I don't know if he does TikTok anymore, but Twitter and shit are like his short form shits, and they're really funny. And like he makes jokes about like killing himself, and it's fucking awesome. Alright, go grab the blues, the blue Best Western Worker. Try to get this grass just so we don't have a bunch of like slow fucking things following us the entire time. Surely I get one piece of nectar, right? Surely I get one piece of nectar. Okay, cool. Wow, there's nectar all over. There's nectar all over the place. 2 whole nectars. Oh, 3 whole nectars. Oh, wow. That's a lot of freaking nectar, man. I could sure flower a lot of Pikmin with that. Now, come on, boys. Alright, heading into the Citadel of Spiders. Woo! Sub level 1. And a little leaf laying on the ground. I want with that. Oh! I guess this. Oh fuck, he's dead. Oh, he's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I might have given you guys a little. Let's see what this is first. I'm a little sus. Like, there's no way it's just nectar, right? I feel like it's gonna fucking blow up. Okay, wow. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, so I might have given a little misinformation in the previous episode. So for the shearwigs and the shear grubs, I think if you swarm them, they will. But if something gets caught in their mouth, they're not guaranteed to die. They just kill extremely fast. So that egg's gonna fucking blow up. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Cool. Even just paranoid. Even just paranoid from all the fucking people that stabbed me in the. See? Alright, nothing in here. Freaking sweet. What the fuck? Who got here? Who got eaten? Who got eaten? Who got eaten? Who died? Okay, it was a red. Oh, it was a purple, pal. What the fuck? Who died? Where's the shearwig? Is there a shearwig? What happened? Surely, right? Where the fuck did he die? Damn. Okay, there's a purple. Was it that one? I don't know. That's weird. I really didn't see anything. Probably just stupid though. Maybe there's someone over here. Okay, I guess I just died. I guess that guy just died. Unless these things are changed to kill things, which I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, I don't know if I introduced this enemy as a skitterleaf. They are leaves, and they run around, and they do not do anything. They can't kill anything, and they're just kind of, like, I don't know, they just kind of sit there. And they're, like, kind of cool, but, you know? I mean, they kind of work as, like, pseudo, like, fuck, what are they called? flint beetles or glint beetles, whatever. They like kind of just like attract like log poles. You saw earlier in the episode kind of how the blue Pikmin kind of like ran towards the log pole. Basically the same thing. And when they like pop up out of their sleeping shit where they're kind of like laying there, they can like hit Pikmin around, but they can't like die. So just I guess just look out. Is this a floor? Okay, no. There's a floor later in the game that kind of looks like this, where it's a hoe-ass floor, and there's like water everywhere, and it sucks. Well, we're not there yet. We're still fucking children. We're still like innocent. Instantly kill these fucking weevils. This is a fiery weevil, I believe. A lot of the elemental guys share names, so like the fiery Bulbulax, I think that's just the fiery weevil. So it makes it kind of easy. That whoa. Oh shit. Okay. Have we met the yellow Wollywog yet? I don't know if we have. Those are dead. Okay. We might have, and I might just be repeating myself, but yeah, this is a yellow Wollywog. It's basically the same thing as a gray Wollywog, but it's yellow. It might like have like a different hitbox slightly, but there. Oh no, we've seen these before. It was in the Hole of Beast. It was like no wait, that was the Blowhog. I actually don't know if you've seen this before. But yeah, it's a yellow Wollywog. It's like a frog, and it's fucking awesome sauce. The game is telling me I need more yellows. Yeah, good fucking luck, pal. I'm not throwing any of my Pikmin in that fucking thing. I'll just get these reds to clear these out. I might just split up a little just so my Pikmin don't fucking fall victim to these traps, these booby traps, these fucking... Who's burning? Oh my fucking god, I can't even tell he's in there. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's why I hate these fucking things. I need to get the purples. I really can't fucking take it. He's gotta grow something. Cause like they constantly run away and you can't get the Pikmin on them, and then they fucking But I'm just like bad also. Come here. Alright, how do you kill this fucking Wollywog? 7 is enough, surely. It's like 2 billion damage. 2 billion times 20 is like 20 billion. 40 billion. Oh fuck. That one's dead. It didn't die, wow. Yeah, even 7 of these things are just like unstoppable. You can literally just walk around with like 5 and just beat everything in the game, to be honest. Someone's gonna fall on these and they're all gonna die on these, little fucking sad. Is there another? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna get these yellows back. That treasure was always weird to me because like you expect it to be a full duck and it's not, it's just a head. Freaking weird! Oh, these Japanese games are so fucking weird! Oh. It should be all of them. I really don't expect there to be more treasure on the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and position myself to the fucking music. Oh, me at a party? Yeah, I'm just gonna position myself near the exit. Oh yeah, that's all. I need me some lip service, haha. Alright, on to the next floor. This reminds me of another floor, but I know it's not. Now I know those are called anode beetles. I sincerely doubt this is an anode dweeble, but I guess we'll see later. If I can fucking kill them ever. Hallelujah, I actually got to pick them out. And he took some. Okay, he took one, that's fine. Yeah, the swooping search bug can't actually kill any Pikmin, just like a lot of stuff in this game, but he just buries them. Anno beetles are always good to get out of the way first, just because they're basically just walking hazards. I mean, they really bear no. They aren't really dangerous by themselves, but if you catch them in a group like that, it's always good to get rid of them. Died. Thank you. Okay. There's a cloaking burrow-nade over there, which I can probably kill without risk of getting fucking electrocuted to death. Unless, yeah, it's those two. That's fine. Holy hell! What the fuck? What did that guy eat? Got some fucking water chestnuts here. What would okay, these probably better not fucking die, even though there's like no way for them to. And even though purples are super slow when carrying back treasure, if you're in a floor with like a bunch of monsters, or like if you clear the way back to the base from the treasure, but you still like need a lot of your Pikmin to fight some of the shit left on the floor, just like throwing a couple purples on a treasure just to get it going. It doesn't have to move fast, but as long as that's just moving, that's better than just letting it fucking just sit there. Ow, okay. It's kind of weird because like when you get used to this game, you kind of expect yourself to have all the power-ups to be immune to shit. Yeah, spoiler, we're gonna get fucking power-ups to be immune to electricity later. You kind of get used to having, like, immunity to shit, so, like, when you get hurt by, like, an element like that, it always kind of freaks you out. It always kind of freaks you out at, like, the first instance that it happens. Because you expect just to walk through the shit, and honestly, it can be kind of fucking, not distracting, but, like, dangerous, because, if you have some other Pikmin in your party besides the one that it's immune to, and you're trying to, like, walk through it, they may disband, and they may fucking die, so. That should be it on this floor. I'm not really seeing much else on the radar. Okay, yeah, that's all. We got another fire floor. What is that, a white? I don't even know if I want to be honest. Maybe some of the yellows. How many do I have in the onion? 60 fucking yellows in the onion? How many do I have here? More than that. Yeah, goodbye! Goodbye! There's probably just some buried treasure on this floor, even though I really don't need many more whites. It's always good to grab them when you have the opportunity. I'm gonna run through this with my reds. What the fuck is that thing called? I think that's a hermit crawmad. So you see kind of just in its little burrow right there. It really won't attack you till you get close. I'll show you its attack pattern. So once you get close enough, it'll just like kind of like lunge at you. So they aren't very dangerous, but I guess it's always good to look out for them. I mean, because you can see them from a mile away, but they might catch you by surprise if you're not really paying attention. There's water. Okay, I can't even get over there. So that's a fucking ways. I'm gonna get this thing. Surely there's no thing behind this. Okay, just an egg. He's gonna go down instantly, but I guess I'll just take some time over here. Come on, man. Yeah. Catch anything? No. Yeah, so it won't kill something if it catches it, but it brings it back to its den, and then they die. So you still have an opportunity to save the Pikmin it grabs. It's not just instant death, which is pretty cool. There's a nectar. What's in this? Nothing, it appears. Okay, nothing. I can put on this. Scope this out with the reds. I guess we'll see what. Oh, she's a nectar. Okay, cool. I didn't expect them to actually just fucking swarm on the egg as soon as I broke the door, but I guess it makes sense. There's another one. Yeah, they also do variant size, so I think it's either like their travel distance or their health that changes. I think it might be both actually, because that one went farther than the last one and it's smaller. So I'm assuming it's both, but I don't have any hard data to fucking support that. All right, and I don't even care about losing a Pikmin here. Just fucking kill this thing. Yeah, it ain't one. Oh wow, it did. Cool. There's fucking nothing up here. There's no reason to be up here, but I'm gonna kill that anyways. Alright, there's a berry treasure right there. I'll bring like 15, 20, who cares? Same shit. Oh, it looks like a big one. I wonder what it is. Swarm! It's big, like, yeah, big little shell with like a pearl in it. It's very. Fuck off! Yeah, you can't outrun my white Pikmin. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Holy hell! Okay, I had to be careful because that. Oh, don't walk. No. I don't think it'll do its attack when it like. It's not really like attracted to Pikmin like that. Like it won't do its attack unless. I almost had a heart attack. It won't do its attack unless there's Pikmin on it. But you definitely need to be careful because I honestly don't remember. I don't remember their exact attack pattern. Like they might, but I sincerely doubt it. I think they just try to get the treasure. So I think once that goes back, we're done with this sub-level. We're just gonna have to wait for that gate to get fucking pulled down. And they are moving slow. Put fucking everybody on it. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. According to my treasure gauge, there's nothing else on this floor! Alright, that's all. On to the next one. I'm just so good at this game, it gets kind of boring at some point. Final floor. Okay, that was fast. Let's see. Right. Move in, boys, move in. No, don't get. Okay. Oh. It's stuck over there. I don't even need all my Pikmin. Honestly, I only need like yellows. I'm assuming that's what the boss is. I could be wrong. Let me scout it out though, because these are kind of my. Oh, there is a buried treasure on this floor. I remember this one. So we do need the whites. If it's going to be the same thing in the base game, is what I wonder. Should be up here, right? No. Here? Here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Or is it? I honestly can't remember. No, that's not what it is. I don't fucking know. That might be correct, but it might not be. I had the wrong idea of what it was in my head, so I might just be wrong in the first place. But that doesn't seem familiar. But whatever. I'll shut up. What is that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's literally what I'm fucking doing. Wow, 100 whole Pokos. The Regal Diamond. 100 fucking bones. 100 smackaroos. Alright, we got like a little spider web here, like projecting on the ground. So, what one would assume there's like a spider or something in here. Oh, fuck. And like, I'm really scared of spiders. Ah! Ah! Yeah, so this is Beady Longleg. This is returning enemy from Pikmin 1. It has its own cave this time. In Pikmin 1, it kind of just like was in like a corner of the forest navel. So dude got a new apartment and fucking switched up on his day ones. And he's fucking dead. I killed him for it. A key to my heart? Oh, fuck. Alright, hurry up, man. Fuck. Sweet victory. That giant insect's body is crumbled to dust. I'm quite relieved to know I won't have to store such an enormous bug. Analyzing soil samples. Anomaly detected. What's that glittering widget? What the fuck is this thing, man? That should be the key from Mario World. If not, it's just like a key and I'm done, but I guess we'll see. Even though we won't see it all. It won't tell us. I'm just lying. Yeah, I've been on my Mario World shit recently. I played the game for the first time. Yeah, I think it's like the best 2D Mario. It's probably not that controversial of an opinion, but compared to the other shit, especially like recently, like the past like, what year are we in? The past like 20 years, like there's only been like I could be like getting the amount of New Super Mario's wrong, but like, what other game has there been besides those? And to be fair, I've not played those games in a long time, but whatever. Okay, we have the key here. What a fucking awesome man. This object seems familiar. I will combine it with the President's Parallel Dimension Controller. Alert! Sensors indicate a massive dimensional shift at a distant location. I'm receiving a message from the far-flung dimension. Displaying the message now. Challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen. It appears to be total gibberish. Hopefully the message has reached its intended recipients. I will name this apparently worthless device the key. Yar, so now we have challenge mode unlocked. I'm totally gonna fucking do that and show every mission and show off my fucking skills. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Okay, I think I have early onset dimension. I don't remember if that other cave's in water or not, but depending on whether it is or not, we should have time to go to Glutton's kitchen today. Get us a little snack. Get a little snacky. Cave complete. Yeah, we got the treasures. Yeah, I'll save that one. Yeah, I think I'll save. I gotta save. Ha! Always good to save. Can't remember to save. I can't forget to save. We're over halfway done. Oh no. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I don't know actually. Let's see. It might have baited me. Okay, yeah, we can actually go in here. Oh, I guess we'll just jump in then. Should I bring more yellows? How many yellows do I have? 20. Never mind. I really don't want to fucking do that. So let's just go. here we are in Glutton's kitchen. Oh, the fucking exit's right there. We can just go down. Oh, but I have to get all the treasure. Okay, I don't remember there being this many bull bears in the base game. I'm kind of freaking scared. There's a lot of them. Okay, just fucking throw everything. Panic throwing with purples is legitimately a good strategy, even though the... Don't die! Don't die! He fucking died! He's fine. We're good. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, panic... Surely... Oh, please. Walk closer. Oh, no. That's fine. I stunned him. Go over. Yeah! Where is there a treasure? Alright. What is that? 4? Just fucking take everybody. That was it? Okay, wow, what a floor. That was quite possibly the greatest Pikmin 2 floor ever. Quite possibly the most floor ever. On to the next one. Skip. Oh, little train set. I love trains. New enemy, bread bug. Fucking bread bug. It's like a little guy. He like gets shit, and if you have Pikmin on the treasure he's grabbing, they die. So watch out for that one. They're harmless though. They take about a quarter. Yeah. So there's 2 ways to kill them. So you can either throw Pikmin on them, which is like probably not the normal way. It's like one of the ways you can do it. But the more efficient way to kill them is to catch them while they're getting a treasure, and then put more Pikmin on it than they're carrying, or like so they count as like 5 or like I don't know. If you put more weight on it than the total weight of the item or the required weight of the item, usually you'll like outpull a bread bug, and once they hit their head on the fucking ship, they instantly die. So it's a pretty efficient way to do it. But a lot of the time they're kind of just running around, especially if there's no treasure on the floor. They will also grab dead enemies too, so if you see one near like that, it's good to like kill an enemy and then just wait for them to grab it. Especially because enemies are way lighter than treasures, so it's a better... Yeah, so he's grabbing his fucking brother. Just put a purple on that. Yeah. So he'll pull him back and he'll fucking murder him in cold blood. Unless he runs into enemies, which I hope he doesn't. Might scope it out. Alright, fine so far. Yeah, he'll be fine. Hopefully he grabs one of those. Yeah, he's going for it. If his pathing is smart enough to go around this fucking thing. Which I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Okay. We can just farm him. Yeah, it's kind of tedious work killing a bread bug like this, but if there's nothing in the area for him to grab, then... Hey, did that one die? Okay, yeah, so they don't die instantly from the ship. They take a majority of their health, but you kind of have to fish them off sometimes. If I can fucking hit them. There we go. And then... Okay, that guy almost fucking died. Yeah, and whatever treasure they had in their little hut, their little house... You can just go ahead and grab once they die, and I'll like give it their den, and then you just grab it. Kind of just a random thought. I think this game has one of the best. I think it's one of the. fuck me. I think this is one of the best sound designed games of all time. Because, like, a lot of it is pretty, like, inconspicuous and, like, weird. But it comes together in such, like, a beautiful way. It, like, I don't know, it makes the game feel very, like, not honest, but, like, I don't even know, like, true to itself, or, like, not trying to be, like, well, especially with, like, a lot of these fucking, like, AAA slop games, like, nowadays. Like, you seen the fucking, like, the Focus M, the fucking trend on Twitter where it's, like, the fucking Unreal Engine Mario game. It's just, like, they really don't fucking make games like this. It's, like, even, like, Pikmin 4, with me, like, Miyamoto's still in fucking charge for that game. But he, like, adds all this fucking dialogue, and he adds, like, a fucking Reddit dog and shit. It's weird. Like, I don't know why they can't just make games that are just, like, fucking this anymore. And don't even tell me to play indie games, because, like, those are getting fucking bad now, too. It's fucking all, like, Unreal Engine fucking, like, rolling, like, logs, and you go in, like, a house that's, like, a gnome, and he's still shit. But there's, like, 20 games like that, and they all look the same, even though, like, people say they have a distinct visual style, and, like, they all have the same fucking physics engine, and, like, I don't know what the fuck, like, it's just so uninspired. Like, there's no... Every game feels and plays the exact same. Like, there's... Oh, it's like first person, and it's like semi-open world, and you can jump and, like, grab stuff. Oh, fuck. But, there's no, like, unique mechanics anymore. It's weird. But, like, I say that, and a lot of the indie games that I've seen are, like... They have, like, fake, like, unique mechanics. They have, like movement shit. It's weird. Like, it's a very weird example, and it's kind of I'm kind of misconstruing the entire thing with it. But that Bubsy game that came out recently, I don't think it's an indie game, but it's like it basically had the budget of an indie game. It's like it's just Mario Odyssey. There's like 5 games now. There's like Mario Odyssey games. There's like what the fuck is that one game? It's like Hotline Miami games, but like they're not like top down. They're like first person. They're like Doom, like a very rapid. There's like Doom. There's like Mario Odyssey. There's like a fake Breath of the Wild, but like not even at all, because it's like it's not interesting or intuitive at all. It's just like fake open world, like Genshin and shit. It's like obviously it's very easy to talk shit about a fucking quadruple A like mega corporation and shit. But, a lot of these devs are making games like that. Like, I don't know that's what makes the fucking money, because everyone has, like, a gambling addiction. But, it's, gaming has lots of fucking meaning. And I hate to be, like, one of those guys where it's like, there are no games. Because you can just, like, go back and play all the old shit. And it is marginally better than anything that's come out in the past, like, 20 years. Is anyone dying? I'm not even thinking about it. What the fuck is going on, by the way? I just tuned back in. What the fuck is happening? There's a bunch of blowhogs and shit. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? What was I saying? It's like, I don't know. I'll see a bunch of these new games that come out, and like the Gnomes game I mentioned earlier, and like just like a bunch of fucking indie slop, and it's just like I hate to be the guy that's like, oh dude, there are no games. Like I just said this, but you can like go back and play the old shit. Like just go back and play like Yakuza and not Kiwami. Like well, Kiwami 1 and 2. Kiwami 1 is okay, but like just go back and play like Yakuza 1 and 2 and shit, and like Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, like the entire Yakuza series up till well. I've only played up to 6, so don't take my word for the entire series. But, like, the Yakuza series and shit, and, like, play, like, older Monster Hunters instead of, like, the new ones, because, like, I don't know, like, Monster Hunter's kind of lost the spirit, too, but don't even get me started on that. But I'm kind of a poser when it comes to Monster Hunter, so, like, kind of don't listen to me. But, the fucking spirit just isn't there anymore, man. They just don't have the vision. It's like this shit with movies, so where they just make sequels of everything now, and there's no... like new IPs, and like that's not even necessarily entirely fault of the like production studios and shit, because like nobody ever watches movies that's not like a franchise that they know, right? So like obviously like shit like Marty Supreme and shit will like A24 shit, like that's gonna be fine because they have that. If you see like the A24 logo, like something goes off in like Gen Z's mind to where it's like, oh my god, this is a fucking like not snuff film, but it's gonna be like, oh my god, this is fucking like artsy, and oh my god, and like to a certain extent it is because I haven't looked at A24 that much, but to my understanding they fund like more artsy projects and like fucking like like Top Gun 3 and shit. That movie's Top Gun fucking sucks, by the way. Like they don't really fund. They might be a couple of examples of that, but they don't really fund like the fucking like the blockbusters, whatever. Marty Supreme is probably their biggest profile shit, and that's just because Timothy Chalamet was in it. Everybody's gonna fucking die. Okay. It's just like, yeah, you can't even like blame the production studios because like nobody wants to watch new shit anyways. It's just like everything's. And it's basically the same thing with video games as movies. Like, you can just go watch the old shit instead of watching the new shit. But that kind of incentivizes you to just... Am I fucking dead? That kind of just incentivizes you to watch the franchise shit instead of new shit. But it gives you more of an idea. But there's not nearly as many, like... Not independent films, but I guess, like, universe films now. Like, fucking, like, shit like Falling Down and like, oh god, just like shit used to be more like directorial than franchise shit, but I think directorial shit is like more turning into franchise shit, cause like David Lynch, I think Blue Velvet and don't fucking kill me if I'm wrong, but like Blue Velvet and like what's that? Oh, Eraserhead. He made that, right? I don't even fucking know. But say like Blue Velvet and I don't even fucking know what movies he made. But just pretend, if I'm wrong, pretend Eraserhead is a David Lynch movie. It's like you kind of have some examples of that today with like Wes Anderson movies, but that like he's becoming a lot more like it's like shit isn't like. Nowadays, shit isn't made to be like... I can't really put this in words. But if you've seen a lot of Wes Anderson's, like, filmography, like a lot of his movies, in his earlier work, you can see, like, obviously, like, he has his own unique style, but they're not, like, so uncanny to where, like, okay, like your mind's taken out of the movie while you're watching it, because, like... Well, let me... Like, so, I was watching... Like his past couple films. I really enjoyed Asteroid City. I thought it was pretty good, even though like a lot of people didn't really like it. I didn't really care that the movie didn't really have a point, and like, I haven't fucking like analyzed fucking Asteroid City, but I didn't really care that the movie didn't really have a point. I kind of just was enthralled by the style, you know. And granted, that was like my third or fourth Wes Anderson movie, so like I was still kind of like, you know, this is pretty cool, haha. And I didn't really understand, but I didn't really get like the fucking feeling I have now. I was watching the Phoenician Scheme. I watched it twice because funny story. Is it funny? Not really. Is it? Oh yeah, it's like kind of funny. There's no reason for me to tell it. Anyways, I saw it twice. And like, it's, in my opinion, so I've watched Life Aquatic, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Grand Budapest, Asteroid City, and Phoenician Scheme. So, fucking kill me because I'm like I've only watched like his quote-unquote like good movies besides like Life Aquatic and like the new shit. I basically watch all his new shit except for like, is Royal Tenenbaums the newer one? Or is that, I can't even remember. It's like the Darjeeling Limited scheme. Darjeeling Unlimited, whatever dumb shit. Yeah, I haven't watched that. I think that's a newer one. But like most of his shit after Fantastic Mr. Fox, I've watched. I didn't watch the shit he won like an Emmy for or whatever the award was. But yeah, so I was watching Phoenician Scheme, and if you actually like look at that movie, I'm not saying I'm a fucking film expert, but if I took a film class in like college, so I can like kind of break down what's happening in a scene directorially, not just like what's actually happening on the screen, but like the choices he makes and shit. And yeah, it's like it like insists upon itself. I hate to be fucking like I hate not to have a point. Like, he's dead. Whoever died in that situation, I was correct in that statement, because I don't think we've encountered that yet. But if somebody eats a yellow Pikmin, they fucking take a lot of damage, and it's a small thing like that, they die. Anyways, yeah, so I was watching Phoenician Scheme, And if you actually like look at that movie and like not analyze, but just like look at what the fuck he's putting on the screen, it's so like on the nose. It's so like, okay, it's Wes Anderson trying to make a Wes Anderson movie rather than Wes Anderson making a movie, right? So like, you know, his whole thing is like he has like symmetry and he uses very vibrant colors and a lot like he has a lot of geometric forms in his movies and shit. Like there'll be like a lot of blocky like shit that takes up the screen, right? And like in the older movies, that's like a little more, not, I guess, nuance. It's like it's a little less in your face. But these modern movies, they're just so in your face about his style. They're like, hey, you're watching a fucking Wes Anderson movie, pal. And especially with the dialogue, like his dialogue was always like not quippy, even though like kind of quippy, yeah, but not like Marvel quippy. It's like people have like one-liners that like. This put me on another tangent, which like it isn't as important at all. But like his dialogue is like all like quippy now. I'm not saying it wasn't before, but God, it's just I have a lot to say about it. Well, I mean, not really. I'm kind of just like trotting back and forth on this one point I'm making, saying like he's kind of lost his mystique, you know. Just because he's like he's like making the same movie over and over. It's kind of like, I don't know the fucking director's name, but whoever directed Marty Supreme and Uncut Gems, yeah, that, if you've seen both of those and you didn't know, that's by the same fucking guy, and you can imagine so because they're basically the same exact fucking movies. Granted, I have not watched Uncut Gems, but from what I've heard, it's the exact same fucking thing as Marty Supreme. So it's just like, unless you watch some independent shit, it's like, it's very hard to appreciate modern filmmaking, in my opinion. And granted, I haven't watched like a ton of modern movies. I've watched like Iron Claw, like I said, Marty Supreme, fucking SpongeBob, Search for SquarePants. Like, so my breadth is pretty limited, I'll admit, but I think I've caught on to this by the fucking like 5th film. I don't know, it's weird. Granted, I will say Iron Claw is a very quality movie, and if you have not watched it, I definitely recommend it, especially if you're already into wrestling. It's a very great movie. There's one movie that kind of deconstructs, not like actually, I'm just literally just fucking speaking of my ass, but if I were to pick one movie that kind of deconstructs modern filmmaking, it's Friendship by Tim Robinson. If you haven't watched that, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it's a very interesting time. It really made me feel shit that I've never felt when watching anything before. It's such a unique experience, especially if you saw it in theaters, you would know. It's very unique. Like, it's like, it has like a normal story structure and shit like that, but the main character does not. It's like in a normal movie, the main character would be having like an arc. I don't mean to spoil it. Spoilers if you haven't watched fucking Friendship, or if you care, even know what I'm fucking talking about. It, like, in a normal movie where that shit would happen, normally like the main character would follow an arc, whether it be positive or negative, and you could say he kind of follows a negative arc, but like a lot of the time. He just like, it's similar to Wes Anderson, to where like Tim Robinson has like a style whenever he makes, like the comedy in them is pretty similar, but, and honestly I haven't watched like what other fucking show is he in? Is it like Detroiters or whatever? I can't remember what it is, and I haven't watched that, but easy, okay? Okay, he's fine. I haven't watched that, but it's he kind of deconstructs a lot of modern tropes in media. Just for the, not for the sake of, but just by virtue of him being like an anti-humor guy. He's fucking dead. Just by virtue of him being like an anti-humor guy, that kind of goes along with the territory. But I think he's kind of. think he's like A1 in that category. Like I feel like nobody else does it really like him. I think You Should Leave is a very fantastic show if you haven't watched that too. He directs that, or he makes that. I don't really know fucking what he does for it, but yeah, he's like the guy in all the skits. But anyways, yeah, it's just a lot of modern media is everyone's gonna fucking die. Holy shit! Holy hell. Okay, we're actually fine. Okay, one white died. Anyways, yeah, a lot of modern media, modern media is just very tiring to fucking consume a lot of time. And, whether it be good or bad, because, I think now, more than any time in history, media it's like, actively, like, trying to get worse. It's like short form content and everything, and like it's like the antithesis of art and all that bullshit. But you'd imagine there'd be more of like a, obviously I don't know if it's being funny, but you'd imagine there'd be like more of like a counter movement of like people actually trying to, and obviously there is, I'm not saying there isn't, but you'd imagine it'd be more like publicly celebrated than it is currently. But I guess just because everyone's fucking like brain rotted out of their minds, they can't even like a lot of the, and I'm not saying this is like inherently unique to our generation or the times we find in today, but I feel like a lot like now more than ever, a lot of people want to avoid complexity at like as like it's a fucking plague, right? So like, and this is actually not a bad example. So like fighting games, right? So I've been into fighting games really since I was a kid. I played like Street Fighter. I wasn't like an 09 or anything, but I like played like Street Fighter 4 as a kid, like all that shit. I was like really into fighting games as a kid. I never really got. I'm still not fucking good at them, but I still play them a little nowadays. Like I'll boot up Tekken all the time, and I just have fun because I'm kind of over like the whole competing thing. I do go to tournaments sometimes, but anyways, I'm kind of just fucking gassing myself up. Like fighting games, right? So the whole shtick with fighting games, not really the whole shtick, but like a lot of people's outlook on fighting games is that they're these extremely hard, like extremely like detailed fucking games that you have to like spend 1,000 hours to even like breach the surface of. And like they just like they completely avoid the fucking experience just because they think they'll struggle with it. It's like. And I find myself encountering this too. Not specifically fighting games, but in like other facets of life. And I don't know if this is just like the modern man or anything, but the way people in modern society avoid anything complex is just so astounding to me. Because like they don't even like give it a chance, or if they give it a chance, it's like half an hour, right? Like they find this random excuse to be like specifically fighting games, right? They'd be like, oh, the combos are too hard to fucking play it, dude. Like, I can't remember the combos. Okay, first of all, combos are fucking tertiary in a fighting game, if anything. Like, if you're familiar with fighting games, you know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, sure, combos are important, right? And fucking with tights and everyone's panicking. Die! Anyways. Yeah, it's like, and honestly, if they're not, well, clearly, if they're not for you, then like I understand. Like I'm not fucking like, oh, you need to fucking try them just because they're hard. But like a lot of fighting games now are like 2 billion times. I hate to say the word accommodating because I wouldn't really label it as that. I feel like they're being dumbed down, if anything. But for lack of a better term, let's just say accommodating. Fighting games are fucking 10 billion times more accommodating than they were in, like, even like 10 years ago, right? Like, Street Fighter 4 is an extremely fucking hard game to play optimally, right? Like, all the fucking one-frame links, and I'm a scrub, so, like, don't take my word as gospel. But like all those fucking like one-frame links and like just like the amount of characters in the game, the amount of matchups you have to know, even if they are kind of split up into categories like Shotos and Rushdown and fucking like zoners and shit. Like I feel like every matchup in the game is pretty unique. And while there are some characters to be like, okay, you're not even fucking playing the game, like fucking like I don't know, like Claw or something, to where like the character's so fucking bad. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like, in my opinion, if you're not playing like obviously I don't fucking play MVC2, but just as my passerby opinion, if you're not playing like an actual team, like Magneto, Storm, Cyclops, or Magneto, Storm, fucking Psylocke, or like just like the top tier characters, you're not even fucking playing the game, because that's how the game exists at a competitive level. Sure, you can like play whatever, or just like having fun or whatever, but what Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is those matchups between like the top characters or whatever. And I don't mean to fucking hark on this too much, because I feel like 90% of the people who would ever watch this video have no idea what I'm talking about. But now it's like I said, games are like a lot more accommodating, but that kind of goes in turn with them just being like a lot more shit, to be honest. Like, I hate to be, I'm not, and don't fucking like, I'm not being like ableist or whatever, or if I like sneakily am, whatever. But it's like everything is made for like everybody now, you know? It's like, well, I say that, I think, I really don't know. I really don't know how to put this. Because okay, we're in the final four, by the way. That's the giant bread bug, by the way. He's a big bread bug. Anyways, it's just kind of hard. It's very hard to approach things like that, because like, sure, you can say he won't kill me, right? Yeah. So he's harmless. He just kind of runs around. So like, I say that to where like everything's made for everybody now. I feel like it's kind of the opposite. It's just like, fuck. It's like, I think people believe that they have the right to be into anything. Not the right, but like they not deserve. It's like, people feel like that everything should be made for them when, except for like in the fucking like 80s with like sitcoms and shit where that's made for like mass audiences. Like, if you're like, we're gonna donut and cutscene. Oh, you got hurt. What's this thing called? He's walking. Sweet Dreamer. Okay, cool. That's a donut. Anyways, donut. Can I take him off this? Okay. So like everything is personalized now, right? So that kind of leads you to believe that, like, oh, you know, like all these different genres. He's fucking dead already, by the way. All these different genres can become like the paramount version of themselves because they have an audience and they have funding and they have all this bullshit, right? But everything tries to be accommodating despite that. Like they want to bring in more audiences. Maybe just because it's like everything is like. Let me shut up for a second. Processing. How bizarre! An item appears to have fallen out of that freakish creature. It must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like that. That was pretty quick. Yeah, so like, you would imagine like everything could become the best version of itself because it has this backing and this funding and everything going into it. But everything tries to bring in as many people as it can when it doesn't need to, right? So like, if going back to fighting games, they have all this shit. They've included all these mechanics and features to bring people in that do not normally play the games. And while yes, that can be good for some people, especially with accessibility issues, that can be good for a lot of people, right? The vast majority of people, if they even try it, they will give it up because they are still stuck on this narrative that this shit is not for them when it is taking every effort to be for them, and then the fucking core audiences get alienated because all this bullshit is in the fucking media or game and it's not for them! I hate to fucking scream into my mic about this for 2 hours, but what the fuck? It's like, Pikmin 2 is not for everyone, clearly. If you cannot... Like, as a kid, I was scared of... I wasn't scared. Well, I was scared of this game. Fuck you. I was scared of this game because I didn't want the little guys to die. I didn't want to be responsible for these little guys fucking all dying. But now, as an adult, we're going to handle a couple deaths. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Hour-long phone call later. Here we are. Yeah, so as I was saying, so Pikmin 2 compared to Pikmin 4, right? I believe that Pikmin 4 is a good video game, but Pikmin 4 easily is the worst Pikmin game. There are so few mechanical progressions of the core gameplay that it doesn't even make... Like, Pikmin 4, mechanically, it does not make any sense how this came after Pikmin 1. The introduction of the series, they introduced all the mechanics. While yes, it was extremely jank and extremely archaic, it laid the baseline for an extremely fun, extremely, I wouldn't say addicting, but a very effective take on the RTS genre. Pikmin 2, it refined all these traits. It stopped all the bullshit tripping, it introduced caves, it introduced more Pikmin, more ways to interact with the environment, more hazards, everything. It took what Pikmin 1 did and improved upon it. Pikmin 3 was the peak of all the mechanical design of Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. Additionally, with another captain, it allows more multitasking, and with the new feature of being able to command captains when you're not controlling them, like you can send them out to do shit on their own, it is a further step in the mechanics of the franchise. Pikmin 4, let's fucking throw it all out the window, and we have a dog now. So who fucking cares anymore? I might as well just run around with my dick out, because who gives a fuck anymore? Anyways, a spacesuit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Excellent, this new material has allowed me to complete my anti-electrifier. It is my own invention with only the smallest iota of outside inspiration. Reconfigure your suits with this new material. They will now protect you from electricity. Alright, now we're from the yellow stuff, so that's pretty fucking cool. I can kill this spread bug. I actually didn't want to. I actually didn't want to kill him. I actually wanted him to live! Blueberry boy must live! No, kill him! I highly suggest you pick C. Yeah, once you get rid of the anode beetles, this floor is very underwhelming. The giant bread bug's a pretty cool guy. It's a pretty fucking awesome little fucking thing. But once you get rid of that, it's like, yeah, there really isn't much to it. And without my fucking hour-long rants on a bunch of shit that nobody cares about, this cave is, for lack of a better term, and to repeat myself for the 5th time, very underwhelming. But the bread bugs are a cool gimmick. It's a very visually unique cave, so I'll give it the pass. Especially when, like, the most available way to kill the bread bugs is fucking this, like the main enemy of the cave. It could be better. But it looks like we killed them all, so we have a little food inside. Yeah, okay, we got them all. So we can get all this fucking ham and this egg and shit. Ooh. We have the hideous victual. Who cares? And we have the meat of champions. So I think that should, yeah. So that's gonna complete this floor, and by virtue of that, the Glenn's kitchen. So I think because I spent so long on that phone call, there's gonna be literally 0 time when we get out of the cave. Oh! Okay, they didn't die. Yeah, so we probably have fucking 0 time to do anything after this. So that's a little. That was a red. Okay, I thought I fucking yellow died. I was like, what? Anyways, yeah. All right, so that's everything. So we're gonna fucking rocket out of here. Alright, so we got everything in the cave. We're fucking good to go. We got the 14 out of 14. And yeah, I think I'll save. Yeah, I think I'll save. Yeah, I'll save. Back to it, and we'll have our Pikmin on the way out, so there's no need to fear that we'll lose anybody. Oh, we actually have a lot of fucking time left. That's way more than I expected. Maybe because it was in a cutscene, it didn't really count. So, considering that, I will focus on nothing. I'm just gonna run around. I mean, I guess I can get that treasure on the surface, but I kind of don't want to do the puzzle right now. I'll check out what I can get over here for the blues. And then I get the ballista respawn. That's weird. I didn't think they respawned. Or was that yesterday? That might have been yesterday, so that actually makes sense. I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I'll do today. I will get rid of this blowhog. And then, if you'll fucking come to me. And then get rid of that, fucking whatever, who cares? Get rid of that thing over there, that thingamajig over here. I'm gonna lose that far. It's literally okay then. Yeah, so you'll see when we fucking break it. But this will allow us to clear all the water. Either it's going to allow us to clear all the water in this area, or it's going to make a new cave, so I guess we'll see. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I've been observing the two of you working together. You have been cooperating well. Yet, to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of a boss-worker relationship. I'm not going to say that again. If you can master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. So I'll just shall leave these water dipples to fucking decay and rot overnight. We should be able to get this by the end of the day. If not, I'm gonna have Louis. Okay. I thought a fucking cannon beetle shot shit at my crew, but thankfully they didn't. Yeah, I guess I'm glad that happened. Oh, so it was a cave. Oh, it was a brand new cave, guys. Oh, fuck. Thankfully he can't come away. If I can. I'll remember that. I'll remember the name here eventually, even though we're just fucking go about to see so this cave's called. I think it's the shower room. Yeah, so this is the shower room. So that's most likely going to be the next one we're going to tackle. I'm going to try to get rid of this water log though. Let's get that out of the way. If I'm smart enough to throw the correct Pikmin, I guess not. Goodbye. Goodbye, whites. Say goodbye, cracker! Can't do this. Say goodnight, cracker! We're missing a single Pikmin. I don't know where he is, but probably literally right next to me. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's dead. It's over. Why would I throw Pikmin over here is the question. It'd have to be blues. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we'll worry about it. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of tired today. I think I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of busy today. I'll do it tomorrow. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, it'd probably be better if I just did it tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll just do it tomorrow. I might just go to bed. I don't know. I'll probably just do it tomorrow. As the day darkens, we return to our humble abode. Skip.
And the new blue onion is following us.
Fucking obsessed? Fucking attached with us? What the hell? Toxic relationship? How much fucking money we got? Dude, that's at least so many fucking monies. Oh, we lost reds, we lost yellows, but we gained blues and gained whites and gained purples. Oh. Olimar, you're my hero! You've erased half of our debt. Still, things have become a bit dangerous, so I'm going into hiding. Focus on work and don't slack off. Yeah, shut up. A capitalist. Shut up. Alright, so we finished the Citadel of Spiders in the Glutton's Kitchen. We're actually going to go to our Picklopedia as we do every single time. I don't know how you forget this. We do this every time! Yeah, so Water Dimple. I don't know if I formally introduced you. Yeah, so this is a Water Dimple. It's basically just a water version of a Bulborb. It's basically the exact same thing. I think we've seen this before, but this is a puffy Blowhog, so it's gonna be just the same as a Withering Blowhog, but like bigger and purple and let's see here. So it's listing the Hermit Crawmat is new. So I explained that a little earlier. So got the Toady Bloister, the Yellow Wollywog, got the Wogpole, got the Skitterleaf, the Breadbug, and then moving on to the bosses, we got the Beady Longlegs, Pseudo-Arachnia Armoralis, Arachnoid family. Although this creature is commonly associated with spiders, it is actually the result of a separate evolutionary line of insectoid creatures. Since the spherical body section supported by the creature's legs carries most of its internal organs, there appear to be no other features that would correspond to a head or abdomen. We have the giant breadbug. We got the Pansaurus gigantus. That's a very fun play on words because the Japanese word for bread is pan or pan, and then it's the bread bug. This gargantuan species of the greater bread bug family has a torso so perfectly square that it almost seems like it was formed in a mold or a brief period after birth. For a brief period after birth, the giant breadbug competes for food with smaller breadbugs, but upon reaching maturity, fucking what am I talking about? It seeks out much larger prey. This is the primary reason that two species with similar feeding habits can coexist in the same habitat. Hordes of Pikmin appear to pose the only plausible threat to this massive creature's life. Alrighty, with that, I guess we're going to call this episode a close. We got a ton done today. Well, technically 2 days in a row. For fucking hour and 45 minutes. I can't believe you're not sick of me by now. Yeah, so we got half of the... apparently so, we got half of the Perplexing Pool done. And with every type of Pikmin, we kind of have free reign to choose wherever we're going to go. So... I don't know where we're gonna go next episode. I guess you got to stay tuned for the next episode of Pikmin 2 Regrown. Yahoo!